please give our student panel a round of applause as they take the stage.
All right, I am joined on stage with our two incredible students and an amazing volunteer here with us tonight. So we're gonna do a quick round of introductions. So Maya, why don't we start with you and then we'll come all the way down. So if you could just tell us a little bit about you and for the students, your name, your grade, how long you've been part of Minds Matter.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Sumaya Kandoker and this is my third year in Minds Matter Bay Area. I first began as a mentor for the org, and now I have the great privilege of getting to teach some fantastic students as a mentoring lead. How are you?
Hi everyone, my name is Hao Yu. I'm a junior, and I've been at Minds Matter for 2 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Winnie. I'm a current senior, and this is my third year with Minds Matter.
Wonderful, thank you. And Sumaya is gonna be on stage asking questions with me tonight. So Sumaya, do you wanna kick us off?
Absolutely. How are you? We'll start with you. So we're all very curious to hear, what does the Minds Matter community mean to you?
Yeah, so I've actually been thinking about it a lot. So I go to Lowell High School, and if you guys are not familiar, it's a really big school, and it's somewhere that almost makes me feel small. But at Minds Matter, I actually can be seen for who I actually am. And through their mentoring and academic support programs, I'm able to grow my confidence and express myself more freely. And I really wanted an opportunity to practice my public speaking skills. And so being here tonight means a lot to me.
Thank you for sharing that, Hao Yu. How about you, Winnie? What does the Minds Matter community mean to you?
Yeah, so I have two defining experiences that I think really epitomize what the Minds Matter community tries to show. First of all was sophomore year when me and my co-mentee, we were doing jumping jacks in the bathroom and also crying at the same time because we heard that it reduces stress, and we were really stressed out about college applications. And it was not that, but the fact that right after we just dove straight into a conversation with our mentor about careers and micro-investing and social impact and all these different things. So both personal and career-wise, I'm able to have all these different sorts of conversations with my mentors because they are the type of people who genuinely care and genuinely want the best for me. And that is exactly what the Minds Matter community means to me.
Wonderful, thank you. And shout out to our volunteers in the room who make that specialness happen for us. All right, our next question is, if you could just tell us, we want to learn a little bit more about your experiences at Minds Matter and some of the opportunities you've had. So could you tell us what's one opportunity or experience that you've had that has been the most meaningful at Minds Matter? Hao Yu, we'll start with you.
Yeah, so I actually have a couple. So I've been able to try new foods through the lunch program, and I wouldn't be able to try it without this program. And I've lived in SF for 15 years, and I've never even tried foods like falafel or even Subway, which is surprising to most people. And this may not seem like a big deal, but to someone who's only ever eaten home-cooked meals, this means a lot. And also, for the second part, I got to go to UCLA this summer to study the relationship between science and art. During this 2-week program, I was able to collaborate with students from around the world to be able to combat the issue of pollutants in LA. And I was able to improve my public speaking skills, make new friends, and try new things. These experiences were meaningful to me because they shape who I am today.
Winnie, we'd love to hear from you as well.
All right, so before I answer it myself, I would actually like to ask the audience a question. So how many of you here in the audience were at a private equity firm during the summer in college? Raise your hand. I can't really see, but I'm guessing it's probably quite a few in here. Now, imagine doing that in high school, because that is exactly what I got to do this summer with the Premier Scholars Program. I think they're right over there, so shout out to them. So at the program, I was able to learn everything about due diligence, investment banking, also eat a lot of food for free. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for keeping your fridge stocked, and thank you for feeding us really well. But I think besides from the food and also from the education, I think the most impactful thing that I was able to do was sit across from business and finance leaders. I was able to sit across and have a conversation with the former CEO of Adobe, Bruce Chizen, and I was able to ask these questions, not just because the questions were good, but because I as a person simply mattered, and because Minds Matter believed in my potential and put me in that position. I'm 17, I don't even have my degree yet, and I'm still able to do all these things simply because of this program, and I'm so incredibly grateful for that opportunity.
As you can tell, our students really love food. When I asked them if they were going to be staying for dinner, they said, "What's for dinner?" And I said, "Filet mignon," and they said, "Yes, I'll be there." So, yes. All right, Sumaya, why don't you kick us off with the next question?
Yeah, so we're all very curious tonight, and how you will begin with you on this one. How do you feel that Minds Matter is shaping your future?
So as a low-income immigrant, I came to America knowing no English. I grew up on food banks, and I grew up in a community where most people don't even think about going to college. For example, my parents. My dad never finished high school, and my mom never got a chance to go to high school. Never got a chance to go to college. And for these reasons, I believe that Minds Matter is my only way out of this cycle of poverty. And for the future, I want to be able to have a successful career through not only helping people, but also gaining their trust.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And Winnie, how do you feel that Minds Matter is shaping your future?
Yeah, so kind of echoing Haoyu's background, I also come from a first-generation low-income background. In my specific instance, my parents were the first ones to break the curse of illiteracy, being the first to read and write and go to high school in their families. And I always knew I would be the ones to break the curse of not going to higher education. I was going to go to college, and I knew that from the start. But after college, what was there for me? I would just go to college and drop dead because I honestly did not know what career I wanted to do. I didn't know what kind of life I would have. But coming to this program really broadened my horizons. I've been able to see like the infinite possibilities of life just from talking to you all here today, seeing what kind of careers are out there. I've met people who work in AI startups, people who work in labs, people who do all sorts of crazy and cool things, and that's really broadened my horizons. So as they say, you have to see it to believe it. So now that I've seen just how big and beautiful this world is, I'm so excited to finally find my place in it too.
Beautiful. Okay, for our very last question, I really just want to open the floor to you. Is there anything else that you want to share with the audience that's here tonight? Haoyu, we'll start with you, and then Winnie will come to you.
Yeah, of course. So a few weeks ago, we had at Minds Matter, we had an icebreaker, and we were to ask a question. Actually, we were to give advice to our mentor. And so the advice was what would it be? It would be to give your mentor a piece of advice. And what would it be? I said to live your life to the fullest and to pass those lessons forward. And that's exactly what Minds Matters opened up for me. New experiences, new confidence, and a chance to imagine a bigger future. And so because of that, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for making all this possible. Thank you.
All right, so I actually just got off a flight today. I was doing a flying program at Primera. Over the summer, I was doing a flying program at Dartmouth. Last week, I was at Williams. Next week, I'll be at Johns Hopkins. And the point of me sharing all these accomplishments is just to show you the breadth or just a little bit of what I've been able to accomplish because of this program. Minds Matter has been the driver putting students like me and Haoyu up onto this stage, up into these opportunities, up into tables at Primera, up into your faces, talking to you, asking you about questions about your career, about what college you went to, all these things. So when you're raising your paddle tonight, when you're thinking about how much to pour into this program, think about how much it truly impacts us, how much it has uplifted all of us here. So think about all of that. Think about me and how you up here. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great evening.